All right, welcome back. It's Saturday evening, it's late. So we're gonna make some carbonara. We've got some bacon cooking, we chopped it up. We've got the 3 burner out. We've got this nice Coleman 220 out here. And we've got a thermos lantern right now. I've got some high protein penne pasta on there, so that's starting to work to a boil. We've got our other ingredients right here. We've got our eggs, we've got some black pepper, and I've got some goat cheese, and I have some Parmesan cheese that we're going to all throw in together. But for right now, we need to take care of these other ingredients. I'll bring you right back, so stay tuned. All right, welcome back. I've got my little mat out here. So we're just in comfort today. We're not sitting on concrete. It's awesome. This lantern's doing good. Bacon is doing pretty good. I burned it a little bit because I was inside doing some prep stuff, and it got away from me a little bit. That's okay. It'll be just fine. You know, for me, I noticed that I'm one of those cooks that I clean up as I go, so when I'm actually done cooking, everything literally is clean. I clean and put away as I cook. I have friends who do the same thing, but unfortunately, one of the problems with that is sometimes the cooking can get away from you because you're busy doing other stuff. So, I mean, there are pros and cons to both sides. Some people, they cook amazing food, but then when they're done, the kitchen is a gigantic mess. But that's not me. You know, my food is, it's good, but it's not too good. So I do have a little piece of burnt piece there, but it's all right. So I've got a few ingredients that we're gonna add. Oh, no. Come on. Sorry, buddy. Get you down there a little bit. We don't want you to overboil. I don't want to clean this. I just doing some cooking here, but I want to keep this. I want to keep this nice Coleman 3 burner clean if I can. So yeah, we're boiling right there. So this is penne. I'm actually going to go ahead and you just kind of stir it around. So really, with carbonara, did I pronounce it right? Now I'm not using spaghetti, I'm using this penne pasta because it's high protein. My wife, she likes everything cooked really good. So I think we're done on this one. I'm going to go ahead and shut her down. I think we're just going to let the residual heat cook whatever's left. I was kind of hoping to not have it like that, but it's all right. Now crank this. Oh, it went up a little bit because it's all right. It's gonna all mix in. So the other ingredients that I'm including here is I'm adding some goat cheese. We're gonna add some goat cheese. I don't have any fresh garlic, unfortunately. It's one thing I don't have. So I've got some garlic powder. We've got 4 eggs, and what we're going to end up doing is once this pasta is al dente, or whatever you want to call it, we're going to take 2 cups of the hot water that's got starch in it, and we're going to very slowly, gently pour it into the eggs and whisk it at the same time. And that little bit of starch in there is going to help thicken up the sauce. Okay. So once we've got that done, we're going to also throw in the garlic powder, and then we're going to obviously rinse the pasta off. And then we'll add the sauce. We're going to add our garlic. We're going to add the It's like Romano Parmesan cheese, and I'm going to throw in the goat cheese at the same time and the bacon, and we're just going to mix it up. And I'll probably throw in there a little bit of pepper. And that's what we're going to have. And we're going to call it a day. But I do have my hot chocolate. This is my Reese mushroom hot chocolate. I'm using Horizon milk, 50% whole Horizon milk mixed with 50% water, and then microwaved. We didn't put this on a stove, we microwaved this, and then we add 2 teaspoons of the Reese hot chocolate and mix it up really good. Mushroom hot chocolate. That is really good. So this stove, as you remember, I was missing a tank. I didn't have a tank. This thing was really nasty. It was all beat to death, rotten to the core. Just a nasty unit. It worked at all. Remember, we tore it apart, we cleaned it, we sanded it, we sprayed it, and then we used it. It came with a propane adapter. We used it temporarily with that propane adapter, and sometimes I still use that propane adapter. But we did get a, I think it's from a, if I remember the numbers right, don't quote me on this, don't get me on this, but there's another model or so that uses the same tank. It was like a 213A or something. I don't remember. But I know that whoever led me down that road, I was able to find one on eBay at a relatively reasonable price. And then I did a little restoration, cleaned it and painted it, buffed out, cleaned the generator, the steel tube, and the brass and all, and it came out pretty nice. I'm real happy with it. And then this isn't exactly the perfect one. It's kind of a little shiny there, but I got that one free. That was from Danny Vallejo. Thank you, Danny. Appreciate that. So like I say, it's not perfect, but it's good. I mean, it looks great. I'm happy with it. So now we're just looking for al dente pasta. That's what we're looking for. This unit right here, I used the sparker, put it in the upright position there, upright, and to light this. This has never been lit in a long time. But it needs to be pumped up. Looks like it's running a little low, maybe. I don't know if I can do it with one hand here. I'm going to stop for just a second and I'll bring you right back. Yeah, I give it a few more pumps. Spun the tip cleaner a little bit. It's about the same. It's all right. The globe's a little dirty. Probably needs to be cleaned. It's all right. This guy had a little rough start when I lit her up, but it's okay. Let's see how we're doing. Now, normally, what I would do if I had more time is I would actually go and stop, rinse, dump the water, rinse it, and cook it a little bit more to try to get a little bit more of the starch out. But this is one of those days where I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. So let's see here. I'm going to set them to the side here. I'm going to grab one of these. I think it's good. Yeah. Maybe a little bit more. But I'm kind of running out of water. All right, I'll bring you right back. All right, so I've got some really, really hot water here. I'm going to throw a little bit more in there, just to get the level up higher. So I've got this mega mixing bowl here that we've used a million times, making brownies and everything else in the world. My wife might have even used it to dye some clothes at some point. Nevertheless, it's been sterilized and clean, sanitary, though it's dyed, but that's okay. So I'm going to crank this up because we need to hustle here. I'm going to get a little more of a boil on there, which we're doing. Bacon's good. But my plan here now with this carbonara is get this thing a little bit more al dente. It's not bad, a little bit more. Then I'm going to take this measuring cup and I'm going to measure out, well, as I do it, 2 cups of boiling water from that pasta, which has some starch in it. And we're going to add it to the eggs, and we're going to whisk it. Throw in the garlic, maybe a little pepper, get that all whisked up. Then we're going to take the pasta in. I'm going to rinse it off real quick. That'll cold water. It's also going to stop the cooking process. And then we're going to throw it into this with our sauce and our bacon, our cheese, and our Parmesan, grated Parmesan cheese, and our goat cheese. Now, my wife wanted me to add the goat cheese. We're adding the goat cheese. So that's just all it is to it. Don't argue with wives. What that was. Not sure, but it's all right. I think it was just a piece of burnt pasta maybe or something. I don't know. All right, let's try it one more time here. Yep. It's good. All right. So we're just going to wing it here, okay? I'll bring you right back in a second. All right, so I've done what I said. I have put 2 cups of boiling water from the penne, slowly added to these 4 eggs. Now the recipe said 3, but these were smaller eggs, so I used 4. So anyway, I'm going to go rinse off the pasta. I'm going to bring it back in this blue bowl, and we're going to add everything together and see what happens, okay? All right, I'll bring you right back. Our lanterns are doing good. Not bad. I'm going to have another sip of our hot chocolate. Very good. All right, see you in just a little bit. And again, thank you for following along with me. I really appreciate it. All right, I'm back. So I've already washed off the pasta, put it in this big bowl. I've added the garlic, I've added the goat cheese, the grated Parmesan, all the bacon with the grease. The goat cheese, I don't know. And we added a can of chicken. Gotta break it up a little bit here. It's chicken breast. This is all done on the fly. I probably should have broke up the chicken ahead of time, but it is what it is. It's pretty soft anyway. I haven't added the sauce yet. I thought I would just pre-mix this stuff up ahead of time. Sorry about that. I didn't aim. So what's your favorite pasta recipe? Do you got one? If you do, let me know in the comments, because maybe I'll make it. I know one thing. When I was little, my dad used to make camp spaghetti. Got that recipe somewhere in Oregon. I don't know where. But yeah, we used to make this. It had a lot of pepper in it. That's one thing I got to say. This camp spaghetti had a lot of pepper in it. That's all right. All right, I think we're ready for the sauce. I'm just going to stick that right there because I don't want it to get on the ground here. So I'm just going to dump this in. Transfer this over here. Put this back. We're just going to mix this stuff up here. And that's it. Try to aim the camera. One thing I do know is that all recipes, especially things that you mix all kinds of ingredients together, is that it becomes better over time as the flavors melt together. I think you all know that. You all know that. This looks really good. I would gently mix it to not bust up all the pasta if possible, I guess. I'm guessing. Figuring. And get everything kind of melted together. Alright. Well, it looks pretty good. I'm going to try one piece. Yeah, it's pretty good. I need a fork. I think it needs some. I think it needs a little bit more grated cheese. I'm going to add a little bit more. All right, God bless you. I'm going to clean up, and we'll catch you the next time. All right, take care.